What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, within today's video, we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas because she recently just said in a podcast that she does not like Mr. Beast. And I found that to be a little bit strange. Honestly, the only reason why I'm saying that is because I do feel like, wouldn't it be really good for her to have Mr. Beast on her podcast? Like, that would just get the views. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really picture Mr. Beast to go on her podcast. It just doesn't seem like the style that he's typically into. But I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like the fact that she was just keeping it real and said, hey, I don't really like him. But I do have to say, in my personal opinion, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. I actually really do like Mr. Beast videos. I know that's kind of like cliche and whatnot, but I don't know. I feel like he puts a lot of work into his videos and I feel like it's like a whole little movie, you know? I'm like, damn. Like, he really does put it with production. I do think that he does definitely deserve his 200 million subscribers, which, by the way, he recently did just hit 200 million subscribers. I think that is past PewDiePie, right? I didn't check PewDiePie's in the longest time, but I don't know, for some reason, like, people have obviously always compared PewDiePie to Mr. Beast, and I'm like, y'all, in my personal opinion, I feel like you can't really compare. I don't know. I feel like PewDiePie is just like a gamer and Mr. Beast like does these elaborate videos that are just really out there and really crazy, and I really like them. But we're gonna be talking about that within today's video. There is one thing that I wanted to talk about before jumping into the main topic of today's video, because I saw this like blowing up on a Reddit forum, and I was just like, y'all, I just thought it was so funny. People were talking about Nikki Tutorials because she just did a video titled, I tried Kylie Jenner's Vogue makeup routine, which, by the way, stop right here. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want me to do that. I don't know if you guys remember, but on my channel, maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I used to actually react to celebrities' makeup routines. I kind of missed doing that, but I think I missed the mark with that, because rather than me like reacting to it, I think that I should do a video like reacting to it, and then I should do a video recreating it. I feel like it would be really cool to do a two-part series. So give that video a big give this video a big thumbs up if you guys would like me to do that, because I was watching the video that Nikki Tutorials posted and I was like, oh, this would actually be really fun and something really different for me. Because I'm so sorry, y'all, this is just my opinion. Obviously there is no rules to makeup, but if you're titling a video where you're going to be following a celebrity's like makeup routine or this like makeup trend that they're doing, and you're specifically following it step by step, I think that you should somewhat end up looking like them. Do you know what I mean? On this Reddit forum, a lot of people were calling out Nikki Tutorials, saying like, girl, like, you're following this, but then you still end up with a full face of makeup. And I want to say this, y'all, I am going to be reading some of the comments right now, just that way you guys can have an idea of what people are saying. I do want to say this though, before getting into that, is when you're like stuck in your way of makeup and what you think looks good on you, it's really hard to break out of that. I got called out before so many times when I was doing my makeup videos because I would always do a winged out look. Everything that I do is winged out. Even when I recently did my makeup again for like the first time in a long time, it was still winged out, and that's only because that's what I feel comfortable on my eye shape. You guys can't really tell when I'm facing the camera forward, but if I look to the side, I have a very, very strong brow bone. So whenever I go to do a like cut crease or anything like that, it has to be winged out. I can't do something that's rounded. It just looks really, really weird because my brow bone is so strong and pushed forward. I have to like wing it out to like add a little bit of like, you know, like flow to it, I guess. I just feel like if I were to do something that was just like straight up and down, kind of like how Nikki Tutorials does, she can get away with a rounded outer edge because she doesn't have that strong a brow bone like I do. So I am stuck in my same way, and what looks good on me, I kind of stick with. Obviously, I could do a smoky eye and things like that, and I could do an outer corner V, but like I can't do like a rounded look. Do you know what I mean? It always has to be winged out. But I do want to go ahead and read you guys some of the comments, because y'all, a lot of people were kind of going in on her, but I do have to say, like, not really like in a hurtful way. I feel like they were being playful about it. So this is what it says right here. This is somebody else who commented about a different video, but I thought it was funny. A Nikki moment that lives rent-free in my mind was when she tried to do a 5-minute makeup routine and spent 3 minutes of it applying false lashes, Jesus, as if that's what's the average woman would do if they only had 5 minutes to do their makeup. And then she had also posted with this too: I will always love Nikki, but she can really only do her style. Which also, like, I love a makeup artist who can adapt to everything. But when you really look at people, say for example, like look up like Makeup by Ariel, right? For example, when he's doing his makeup on Kylie Jenner or whatever, he has a typical look. Same thing with Makeup by Mario. He has this like look that like he typically goes for. Do you know what I mean? Everything that I see of Makeup by Mario, he has a staple look. We all have a staple look, in my personal opinion. I understand where they're coming from, especially if you're following a makeup routine. Like, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I was watching that Vogue video of Kylie Jenner and I was like, this is not my style whatsoever, like honestly whatsoever. But if I was going to do it, I would try my hardest to actually mimic that look. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the whole like point, you know? Anyway, somebody else commented right here too and said, for me, it's the time she tried natural makeup for the first time and started with a full coverage foundation. She also applied false lashes, so maybe it's from the same video you mentioned. Now, I do have to say that too. Obviously, it gets very difficult. Like y'all know me and my redness. I like to cover up my redness. And to some people, natural would be just a little tint over that. Do you know what I mean? We all have a different perception of natural. Anyways, I just did want to talk about that before jumping into this video because I thought it would be really fun for me to actually like do the same type of video. I think it would be fun because before I would do like a video reacting to like Kim Kardashian and like Kendall Jenner and Khloe Kardashian's like makeup routine, and then I'm like, why didn't I ever like recreate it? Like, why did I just react to it? You know what I mean? Anyway, so give this video a big thumbs up if you guys do want to see that. Don't forget to click the link down below. Head over to my second channel. Y'all, every single time I always want to say my second travel channel. My second channel, that is my travel channel with my brother. We upload new videos there every single Sunday. And also, don't forget to add me on TikTok, y'all. I am posting on TikTok like pretty much, I don't want to say every day, but maybe like every other day. But once again, giving you guys a little bit of a warning. It is unhinged, like completely unhinged, okay? I'm just giving you guys a fair warning. It's literally me just messing around, having fun, just ranting, just really random things. There is no structure to my TikTok whatsoever, so you can expect a little bit of everything. Letting you guys know before going over there and being like, oh wait, there's no drama videos. Oh no, there's no makeup videos. It's literally a little bit of everything. Anyways, y'all, don't forget. What is wrong with me today? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And let's go and get into it. Before we get into the Mr. Beast part, y'all, I do have to say, y'all know I already said this before. I really do love Trisha on a podcast. I feel like she literally does not have a filter whatsoever. And it's so crazy because I used to be like that too, but I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I just had this like over fear all the time, honestly, when I was like coming up on social media of like getting canceled. And I think that like really stopped my shine. You know, I really feel like if you're an unfiltered person, be an unfiltered person. I just think that's just who you are. And you will find a group of people who will like it. Like me, I really do like appreciate Trisha and like watching her videos. But when she was starting out in this podcast, y'all, she was like at a section to where she was talking about Ariana Grande. And it was just so funny to me too, because she was like, oh my God, I know she like sounded like a bad person like during the summer, but I don't care. Like I'm team Ariana because she's going to be in Wicked and I just love Wicked, so she can do anything. And I just thought that was so hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and play a small clip for you guys so that way you guys can see it, only because I think it's really funny. And on top of that too, it just shows that Trisha just really doesn't have a filter, which I genuinely appreciate. But check this out.
Her situation this summer, I was kind of like, you know, everyone was kind of like, how could she and stuff like that. But it's like, I just love Wicked. You know what I mean? Like she's playing Glinda, so I'm gonna be Team Ari. I just love, like, I don't know. I just like a pretty girl too. I think because she's just so pretty, she gets away with so much. You know what I mean? Not to say she's a bad person. I'm just saying, I'm glad she's okay.
And right after that clip right there, she led into online. She had said before that people say that she looks like The Weeknd. This to me, I am so sorry, I completely disagree with. And no, it's not just the skin tone, it's the overall facial structure. I'm like, they don't look alike whatsoever. She does look like that actress she did say before though, who was on My Wife and Kids. Honestly, I feel like they look alike, but her and The Weeknd, I'm sorry, I just don't see it like whatsoever. And she was like, I cosplayed as him before and I look just like him. I'm like, girl, no you don't, like at all. But anyways, this leads on into the whole Mr. Beast situation right here, because she did ask her guest that was on, she said, who do people say you look like? And he said Mr. Beast, which by the way too, I feel like it's so trippy because first of all, I don't think he looks anything like Mr. Beast, but then also too, I feel like it's really rare for people to look like other people. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but honestly, y'all, every single time that somebody, when I used to work at Mac before, people would come up to me and they would be like, oh my God, you look just like my cousin. And it's literally just a fat bald guy. And I'm like, we literally look nothing alike. It's like we're just fat and we're just bald. It's like kind of saying like all gingers look alike. You know what I mean? Or all brunettes look alike. I'm like, okay, like we don't look alike. It would be like the most awkward situation too, because I'd be like, oh yeah, really? Oh, okay. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Anyways, he had said that people say that he looks like Mr. Beast, and that's when she says that she does not like Mr. Beast. Go ahead and check this out and then we'll talk about it.
Oh, who do people say you look like?
Mr. Beast.
Oh no. Have you interviewed him?
I wish.
I don't. I'm not a fan.
What? I really like him.
Why?
I think he's really cool, very creative, very inventive.
But don't you think there's like a machine behind him, like a company? Like he's not doing all this stuff.
No, I think at the end of the day, I think it's him. He has a really cool team over at night that get things done. He has a really cool partner in Reed. He has a really cool little creative crew around him.
I heard it's like a cult. Someone I know, someone was just telling us this, that they interviewed to be on Mr. Oh, I know who it was. To work there, and you had to like live on the compound in like Atlanta or wherever they're at.
Oh wow!
And you couldn't leave.
Oh, interesting. I mean, you know, maybe that's where he does his work. He has his probably soundstage.
But why can't you leave?
Studios.
Why do y'all have to live together?
I mean, is that true?
Yeah, this guy's a reputable person. I don't think he'd make it up. It wasn't like an interview. He told me, he's just like, yeah, I did an interview one time for Mr. Beast. I was like, oh.
As y'all can see from right there, she is saying she just does not like him, and she does kind of compare him to David Dobrik, which I completely disagree. I agree with her guest that was on, Zach saying, I definitely agree with him. I don't think Mr. Beast and David Dobrik are just alike like that. And in my honest opinion, I always felt like, I don't know, David Dobrik's, his videos were so different. You know what I mean? Like, they were just like little party videos, like little tiny vlogs. And what goes into Mr. Beast videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I don't really compare them at all. Also, I do want to close out this video with talking to you guys about that Mr. Beast actually is going to be a official sponsor of the Hornets, which is a team in Charlotte. It's a basketball team. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know who the Hornets are. I literally the other day was like having like a little trivia game with my friends, and they were like, name 15 basketball teams, and I want to say I named like 6. Like y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have never watched a basketball game in my life. Not a championship, not nothing. Say for example, even with football, I'll watch the Super Bowl. You know, I love baseball. Baseball is my thing, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know, every other sport I just don't know. I don't know much about it. So I was like, oh, I don't know who the Hornets are, but cool for him. But this is what it says right here on Twitter. Feastables is the official sponsor of the Hornets. I love basketball, so it only makes sense for Feastable's first sponsorship to be with my home team. Can't wait to see what the logo will look like on the court. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like Mr. Beast. I already said that within this video. If you guys do not watch my second channel, y'all, I want to say maybe about a year ago, me and my brother did a video where we found the Mr. Beast Feastable cookies and we taste tested them while we were in Vegas. My brother is a huge Mr. Beast fan, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and try these out. We got the cookies, and I even said it on camera, y'all, straight to my brother's face. I was like, you're a damn liar, because he was talking about like, oh, he likes them. I was like, no, these are horrible cookies. Like, they really are. I am so sorry. I really like Mr. Beast, and I know that he says that's how he like funds his videos, but those cookies are... they're not good. And I tried his chocolate recently too, and I'm like, I'm not a fan of that either. If I'm being honest with you guys, I just feel like it's really lackluster and like, the chocolate is okay. Like, I could eat the chocolate, do not get me wrong. I do want to try the peanut butter one though, because I only tried the straight up like plain chocolate, and I was like, yeah, no, I like Hershey's better, you know? But the cookies, I was like, I don't think I'll ever try the cookies again. Like, honestly, y'all, I literally spit it out. Like, that's how much I didn't like it. It tasted like, I don't know, just like dry powder. Honestly, it really reminded me of like going up to church and like receiving the body of Christ. And like there was this one time too that the priest put like 3 crackers inside my mouth, and I almost choked out, literally. I was like, what are you doing, sir? Why are you putting that many crackers in my mouth? And they were just so dry. It reminded me of that Mr. Beast cookie. I was like, no, this is not for me. Anyways, y'all, if you guys like those cookies though, let me know, because I'm really curious. I know we all have different taste buds, but I'm like, I think they're bad. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.